Imagine this. While city costs climb and self-sufficiency feels out of reach, you could still find an acre for under $5,000, enough for a tiny home, a garden, and simple off-grid systems. That's real in overlooked regions today. As urban housing strains budgets, many turn to homesteading for independence. Meanwhile, international options tempt value-focused buyers with climate and cost advantages. Even as farm and rural land values trend upward, savvy buyers still uncover pockets of affordability with patient research and strong due diligence. Today on Discovering the World, here are the top 10 cheapest places to buy land in 2025 to 26 for homesteading and tiny houses. From high desert to humid tropics, these locations balance low costs with practical potential. Let's dive in. Number 1. Arizona, USA. Arizona offers rural acreage starting near the low thousands per acre in select counties, with broad averages often cited around the $200 mark in low-demand areas. High sun exposure favors solar power, and relaxed rural zoning in some counties supports off-grid setups. The challenge is water, arid zones, groundwater limits, and remote access demand planning, cisterns, and conservation. Property taxes are relatively low compared with many states, and the state's consistent sunshine supports energy independence. For tiny houses, confirm zoning and building code requirements at the county parcel level before purchase, and verify well or haul routes for reliable water supply. Number 2. New Mexico, USA. New Mexico frequently shows among the lowest rural land costs in the Southwest, with some listings in sparsely populated counties offering low per-acre prices compared with national averages cited by USDA land value summaries. The combination of abundant sun, open space, and county-level flexibility can suit off-grid homesteads and tiny homes. As with Arizona, water planning is critical. Surface water is limited in many areas, and hauling or rain capture system design should be budgeted. Rural parcels may require septic permits and engineered foundations. Always check county code specifics before closing. Number 3. Mississippi, USA. Mississippi's farm real estate values sit below national high-price tiers, and the state's overall cost of living is among the lowest in the U.S., which can stretch homestead budgets further. Fertile soils in many regions support mixed gardening and small livestock operations. Flood risk near river systems requires careful site selection, elevation checks, and soil drainage evaluation. Tiny house placements vary by county. Confirm minimum dwelling size, foundation rules, and utility tie-in or alternative system approvals in advance. Number 4. Arkansas, USA. Arkansas balances comparatively affordable rural land with heavy forest coverage, offering local materials and strong gardening potential in many counties. Homesteaders benefit from diverse terrain and a long growing season. Statewide averages for farm real estate remain well below premium farmland states, and rural counties can yield value buys relative to national medians. For tiny homes, verify local building code enforcement and any minimum square footage. Timber parcels can reduce build material costs if sustainably harvested and milled on site. Number 5. Missouri, USA. Missouri's central location and lenient rural zoning in many counties make it a common off-grid destination. Land costs vary widely by county but are often cited as relatively accessible versus coastal states, with national farm real estate maps showing moderate averages compared with higher value regions. Floodplain diligence is essential near major rivers. Seek parcels with good access, modest slope, and well septic feasibility. Tiny homes on foundations are simpler to permit in many jurisdictions than on wheels. Always confirm with the county building office. Number 6. Mexico. Outside major metros and resorts, rural Mexico can offer comparatively low per-acre costs, with overall residential prices still showing broad value versus U.S. markets, though 2025 trends show nationwide price growth and significant city-to-city variation. Strength of the U.S. dollar improves relative affordability for American buyers in many regions. Foreigners face specific rules near coasts and borders, fideicomiso trusts, and should retain a bilingual real estate attorney for due diligence. For homesteading and tiny houses, focus on water access, road reliability, and local build permitting. Expect rising price pressure in popular expat hubs. Better value often lies inland. Number 7. Philippines. Agricultural land in rural provinces can be inexpensive on a per square meter basis relative to urban centers, where prices are far higher. Foreign freehold land ownership is restricted. Most buyers rely on long-term leases, corporations with ownership caps, or condominium structures. Year-round growing conditions support intensive gardening, but typhoon exposure, water management, and power reliability planning matter. Due diligence should include title verification, access roads, flood history, and local building approvals. For tiny houses using bamboo or lightweight systems, confirm structural standards for wind loads and seismic design. Number 8. Ecuador. Ecuador offers budget-friendly rural acreage in select interior provinces, with a mild climate in many Andean valleys favorable for off-grid living. Dollarization simplifies transactions for Americans. While prices vary by province and proximity to cities, countrywide affordability and fertile soils are consistent draws. Legal due diligence is essential. Confirm clear title, water rights, and build permissions before purchase. The value proposition includes stable currency, agriculture-friendly climates, and manageable build costs compared with many Western markets. Number 9. Colombia. Rural land prices can be accessible outside major metros, with some areas posting lower per-acre figures than urban-adjacent regions. Improvements in internal security have opened more regions to investment, though location diligence is key. Focus on parcels with established access, reliable water, and clear title. Tiny home foundations, septic permitting, and utility tie-ins vary by municipality. Hire local council and engineering support. Coffee and fruit-friendly microclimates support productive homesteads when matched to the right elevation and rainfall patterns. Number 10. Italy. Depopulated rural towns and restoration programs occasionally present low-entry property opportunities, though true one homes come with renovation obligations and are not blank parcels. Rural land linked to old stone homes can be relatively affordable compared with resort regions, but renovation compliance, seismic codes, and heritage restrictions increase complexity. For tiny house-scale living, align plans with local building norms and infrastructure realities. Expect higher permitting rigor than typical U.S. rural counties. Work with local architects and geometry for approvals. Homesteading success hinges less on the sticker price and more on access, water, soil, code compliance, and total build and setup costs. U.S. Agricultural land values continue to rise overall, yet pockets of Arizona and New Mexico still deliver low entry prices if owners plan for aridity and infrastructure. In the Americas abroad, value persists where currency dynamics, inland locations, and patient local guidance align to reduce total cost and risk. If this map of possibilities sparked your imagination, share it with a like-minded friend, and keep exploring with Discovering the World.